What is that run? Oh, boy. Yo, what's up, everyone? It's the Snow Phoenix here, back again, diving straight into another episode of the Alpha Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke. How's everyone doing? It's been a couple episodes so far. We've made some good progress. I mean, in some ways we have. We spent half of the last episode catching a legendary. If you haven't checked that out, obviously spoiler alert in this episode, it was indeed a Celebi that we got in Petalburg Woods with Serene Grace too, which is pretty nice. Yeah, so things are happening for us. We've missed one encounter so far, but that's okay, because we're about to go and get another 2, hopefully. We'll go see what this item is. We'll come back and get the encounter here once we get the rod after we make our way to Juvit. I don't know if there's a hidden item in this sand here, I can't remember, but... Okay. We haven't had any, like dummy busted items as of yet, but we can't complain. We caught a Celebi. Like, we should be golden, so we can't complain too much. Although one thing that we can do... Oh, is there a reason that this is here? Is there a hidden item here? It's just a small patch here for no reason? How many balls do we have left? 34. That should be fine for 2 encounters, right? We haven't really fought a lot of people to have been able to, you know, get a lot of cash holder. What is that cry? White Herb's not bad. Alright, guess we're fighting this trainer first. So, just while we're doing this, also just quickly updating the tracker as well. Steel Ghost, Steel Fairy. I'm not 100% sure what typing this thing is. Normal? I don't know. It's a bunch of keys. If you drop your keys in water, particularly new electronic car keys, you know you're not going to win, so... We were fine. A Delibird. We'll just stay in and hit it with Electro Ball. Boom, baby. Alright, hopefully we can continue to get some half-decent encounters. The trend so far has been pretty good. We've obviously got one awesome encounter in Celebi. Our levels are getting up there. I think we're not playing hardcore for this series. I probably will start doing hardcore series. I've got this one, and whenever I start streaming up again, we are going through a sword and shield randomized series. So after we finish these, we might start doing hardcore. Who do we want in the front? You can also paralyze, so let's put you in the front, Rotom. All right, what do we got? Our out 116. Okay, I mean, it's evolved. So we can't be too upset, I suppose. And it is grass. That kinda helps. Maybe. Not really, but... It is locked in, unless it obviously gets fully parried. Which it does. So it's going for... I mean, maybe a scratch from Otto should... Yeah, we'll see. We are getting good encounters, but we're not getting, like, awesome for our team, I guess. Except for, you know, Celebi and even Otto. and Rotom were... Okay, we've had great encounters. I don't know what this thing's catch rate will be, though. We'll see. We obviously already have a grass type on the team. So I'm not devastated if we don't get this. I'll throw one more ball, and then we'll try and hit it one more time and throw a final ball if we don't kill it. But after that, we're just going to call it. Never mind. Florges. Alright. What are we going to call this? It is a garden flower. It's a red flower. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. Yeah, I was thinking call it... So... Oh, it's fairy. Ah. I don't know if anyone has seen the anime Monster, but... There is a... place in that which is called the Red Rose Mansion, and when it was talking about how this would like look after castles and stuff, we'll just call it Red Rose. But yes, very good anime, very good series. If anyone hasn't watched it, highly recommend. It's got a lot of features like a Death Note style in terms of an intellectual thing. There's, yeah, very cool. It is old, so the animation isn't crisp. It is an older style, but it's very good. We might lead... Maybe lead Jiraiya, actually. We got Bubble Beam on it. We do have to battle a couple of trainers here. This is something I wouldn't mind getting my hands on. Maybe it's Mega. We don't have a ground type move yet, unfortunately. Otherwise, we'd easily finish this thing. Endured the hit. Did it use Endure? I wasn't watching. It must have. If it said, if that was the type, the text, it must have used Endure. Didn't check out this thing's ability, actually. Ah, Rivalry as well. Okay. A fairy type. Hey. Not bad. We'll take it. Damn it. I wanted to try and avoid the trainer. Our levels are going up a little bit with the experience share. So, again, we're not playing a hardcore series, but I don't want to be, like, over-leveled. Especially not ridiculously. If we're a touch over, that's fine. It is a randomizer. You never know what's going to happen. But we'll see. Wow, a Remoraid. That is very scary. Oh no. Boom! That Electro Ball, I think I've said it in every single episode so far, but it is such a sick animation. Having a team of 6-2 is going to help with that experience spread. I don't know. So the Wise Glasses, is that what I'm thinking it is? Yeah. Okay. I won't put it on Celebi just yet. Because we'll wait until... We'll lead Chomp. It's just our safest bet to paralyze, and we can switch around if we need to deal some damage. Oh, okay. Alright, so we've now got Abomasnow and Kangaskhan we're on the lookout for that we can Mega Evolve. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, okay. We can't paralyze it, but I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. It shouldn't have like a earthquake or anything at this early of a level, so we should be able to poison it, but I don't know if that's the best strat. Maybe going into Celebi and hitting it with Confusion is probably the best bet. We should tank a hit. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Alright, cool. I don't want to set Leech Seed in case we can't catch it in time. Nice. The only thing is if we do get the Confusion on the next go, it might hit itself. I'll throw a ball, because I reckon we can risk it. I don't think we're going to get killed. Otherwise, we could try... Never mind, let's go! Alright. Things are going well. It's not quite... actually, you know what? I know it's not exactly right, but it's kind of like a Badger Mole and Earthbending. Yeah, you know, it's a stretch, but we make it work. Man, Rhyperior is nice. We take Rhyperior over Mudkip. Obviously, Swampert is great, but we do have Palpitoad already. Yeah. We haven't really gotten too many scrubs. Obviously, Celebi trumps everything that we've gotten so far, but we've had some decent encounters. And we still have a bunch left, so this is it until we beat Roxanne, which we'll go and do now. Ooh! Now that could have been interesting. The cave has got some real nice... We couldn't have gone wrong. I mean, Mudkip is the worst with our typings that we already have on the team, but we honestly, we could not have gone wrong there. Are they different colours based off their gender? Pretty sure the last one was not blue. For a minute there, I thought we had a shiny. I was about to get real hype, but would not be the first time I've mistaken a different marking or different color gender Pokemon for a shiny. I remember playing Diamond and Pearl for the first time, and it was, Shellos? That's what evolves into Gastrodon, right? How you get on one side of the map it's pink and the other side is blue or whatever. I'm assuming that's gender stuff, but yeah, I remember seeing that for the first time and being like, oh my god, I got a shiny, but no. I did not got a shiny. Lightning Rod isn't necessarily great considering we resist, or we're immune to it anyway, but if it's a double battle though, that could go kind of well. We're definitely putting this thing on the team. After we beat Roxanne, we'll go and check out Rotom, if we can change the form, and obviously what abilities come with that. No, they were both female for whatever reason. Wow, this thing's got Moonblast already. I think we can probably... We're putting one of you two in the box. Rotom getting experience would be nice. But, yeah, it's fine. We'll get Rhyperior up maybe a level or two in the gym. I did just heal, right? Or did I go straight to the PC? No, I healed. Alright, let's chuck on some orange berries and... berries. Orange... Yeah. We don't need to go all out. Is it this game where you get a Quick Claw? Yes, is the answer straight away. We'll probably give that to Rhyperior eventually, but yeah, let's go take on the first gym. Hello, Roxanne. Oh, the gym does look sick, though. We can avoid the trainers, which maybe we should do with our level. But it is going to be good for Rhyperior. Oh, man, the team is looking good. And we've still got the 4 encounters in Dewford, plus the 2 more up here that we get with the rod here in Petalburg, and the Slateport. And we got a lot of encounters coming our way, and who's going to deal with the Zigzagoon? Let's let Celebi take care of it. It does seem quite silly having Celebi named Shrek, this very light, dainty, fairy thing, whereas obviously Shrek is the complete opposite of that. But it looks like an onion, which has layers, as do ogres, which are also green. There's some logic there. I'm not saying it's perfect, but there's some logic there. Yeah, let's go to focus energy for smoke screen. That could come in handy. Yeah, in Emerald, I know that levels are like 15 or something, and I haven't buffed this either, so... Sorry, just standing around, trying to get that thumbnail pick. We should hopefully start blasting through some of these episodes as well. Once we, obviously we get a bunch of encounters out the way and a lot of the like grindy, sorry stuff done. Or, well, not done, but you know what I mean. We'll just go for the Electro Ball straight away rather than switch to Celebi. Because this should at least two-shot. Yeah, cool. Ah. It's free! Boom. Alright, Roxanne's nearly done. Lantern, easy dubs. Easy dubs. GG's Roxanne, but unless these things got, like, Volt Absorb. The tank did better than I thought it would. I mean, I guess it is fully evolved, but still. Well done. We did it, team. Yeah, the experience share might... Ooh, we got a ground type move, finally. Round could come in handy. We'll get rid of Growl. Cool. Our first badge of the run. Let's go, Roxanne. Roxanne. Okay, the TMs, they're randomized, so that's good. Skill swap, not necessarily great, but we'll take it. It's cash dollars at the bare minimum. What is that run? Ah, boy. Yeah, so I think what we'll do for... Obviously, we've got Roxanne dealt with. We'll deal with this Team Aqua stuff. Make our way to Dewford. How long have we been going? About 20 minutes or so. Hopefully, in that time, we can get... we can get a bunch of encounters. We don't want to be too over leveled, so I'm actually going to be a bit funky. We're going to put Lantern in the box, seeing as it's already level 16. I know, like I said a few times, we're not playing hardcore, but with the experience share, we might end up turning it off. I did mention in an earlier episode that I did have in mind of this run doing just doing rare candies in between, so that we didn't spend heaps of time throughout the episodes grinding, so that it was a bit shorter. Not 100% if I'll end up doing that or not. The way things are going, definitely don't need to, but I think we already battled him. Ooh, Krabby. I would kill it, but I don't think it's going to be big experience. It looks like a big Krabby, like Gary's versus Ash's. Don't worry, I'm going to rescue Pico. This is not our first rodeo. Now, because it's not a main trainer, it shouldn't have the same Pokemon. Luxio. No, we're not Ghost, we're Electric Ice, so even if it has Bite, it's not going to do anything crazy to us. Let's confuse it straight away. It has own tempo. Ooh. Alright. Easy now. We'll just switch straight into Palpitoad then. What's your physical defense? Oh, actually, if it does go for an electric, yeah, let's give Rhyperior a go. What's it gonna have? Probably Tackle. We've just seen Charge. Might have Bite. Maybe Thundershock. Oh, let's go. Beautiful. Well done, Rhyperior. Oh, and nearly gets a full level for its efforts as well. Oh man, this is good. As a bit of so the fourth wall of when I'm recording these, because these might not go up for days, weeks, months, hopefully not months, but this might not go up for a while. So, in terms of what's happening, Australia, we're up 2-0 in the Ashes, which is awesome. There's a bit of controversy, but when isn't there? My one of my other teams who have been absolutely abysmal this year had a very good outing. They didn't win, but they actually played really well. What else has been going on in the world to... Oh, there's another item down there. That's okay. We'll fight this trainer. With the items randomized, you never know. Could be Master Ball, Ability Capsule, other cool things. I think this has got grass type moves. Oh, we tank those. We do. One shot. It's quad super effective. We're locked in if we do stay in, but we'll see what else they got. Quillfish. Yeah, we'll stay in. Poison typing is not going to stop us. We only got 2 hits in before getting confused. So we will switch. Drifblim. We can hit it with Astonish. It's nice to be able to use Rotom. Before we make our way to Dewford, we'll go and see what, if we can change it, because I think you can at the lab. I don't know how. I just remember watching an Oras series and one of the guys in that got a Rotom, and I remember that they changed it before doing like a cage match. Because they caught it either this or the washing machine one, and then they changed it into the lawnmower one. Ooh, Bright Powder. Don't mind that. We'll take our Great Ball from you. Yes. Although, he gives us the letter, obviously. Do we have any additional benefit? He looks very dapper in this one. He looks a lot more stylish than he does in the original games. He definitely looks a lot like Steven. Which makes sense. What we've been going for, coming up on half hour. So here is where we can get some fossils revived, which we obviously get a guaranteed one. But with the items being randomized, you never know, we might be able to pick up some others. I like the games like this and X and Y, where obviously fossils can be random, but you can actually get them revived a lot earlier. Let's go with the orange berries. With randomized marts, I don't know if in this game it's like the Gen 4 games or Gen 5, where in a lot of the actual normal Pokemarts have the extra attendant. I don't think so. So I think the main ones we're going to get actually shortly, there'll be Slateport, obviously Lily Cove. There's somewhere else. I thought we'd already battled you. Never mind. That's fine. We've got Rotom in the front. one of the benefits about skipping trainers is they're a lot easier to beat the next time around because you're higher level. Alright, come on. Rhyperior. It's just so menacing. It's got a little bit of the Armored Titan look about it. Not in its kind of shaping, but obviously the armor itself. Maybe that's another thing. So we haven't watched any of Series 4, the final season, Part 1, Part 7, you know, all that, however they're doing it. We haven't watched the first bit that's come out. But I think it was just today or yesterday, the trailer for the next part was just released. So for anyone that's obviously into anime or Attack on Titan specifically, that probably gives you an idea about when we're recording this one. Oh, Sandman! There's a Munchlax for you. Also, shout outs to Sandman. Congratulations on joining the partner program. A lot of grinding and a lot of hard work being well rewarded, which is nice to see. Oh, it is special defense. No, wait. Thundershock's physical in this game, right? Or is it special? I always get... I know Spark, Thunderfang, physical. No, Thundershock is special. Yeah, Thundershock, Thunderbolt, Thunder are special. I mean, we're going to kill it, but we'll just switch just to make sure everything is all good. It's interesting that he uses Horn Attack, or sorry, she uses Horn Attack, but is throwing the arm rather than using the horn as the animation. I'm not sure if that's by default, or they just didn't really think that through properly. Apom, I'm very, very much glad that we got the Rotom instead of the Apom. Yeah, like I said, if people do know properly, I mean, I might find out shortly if it does work. But if the way to potentially change the form of the Rotom, I don't know what is the best form. Because I don't think we're going to learn any additional moves just by changing the form, but the abilities will change though. So we'll check that and then we'll wrap it up for today. And yeah, then after that we'll be back in the next episode for going to Dewford, getting those encounters, beating the gym, hopefully, and dealing with the cave stuff. Okay, let's find out. I don't know if we have to go to the machine, if we have to talk to some... Yeah, this thing. I get the feeling that you can, but I just don't know how. I don't know if we're meant to use one of the computers, if you're meant to talk to Birch, if... Because Rotom is the lead of the party. I'll look this up in between episodes and we'll figure it out from there. But that's probably a good time for us to wrap it up. So I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow? Sorry, I'm in stream mode. Like I said, I'm not sure of the schedule of this yet. I haven't uploaded, so I'm still in the recording sessions where I haven't uploaded any yet. But it depends how I go with the editing process and all that. But yeah, we'll be back when we're back, I guess. In the next episode, we've got Dewford. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 encounters plus the gym. Then Slateport, another encounter. The encounters back in Petalburg and Route 115. We got heaps happening, so make sure to be subscribed to the channel and so you don't miss out on the rest of the series. Also, if you enjoy these videos, hit the like button. I keep forgetting to plug, but yeah, it definitely helps. We're on the grind for the partner program as well. But yeah, that's all part of the fun. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.